Hey, I'm Billy.
And I'm Russ.
And I'm Mark.
And we're Newsong, inviting you to come on out to WinterJam.
Go to hearitfirst.com for more details.
I remember several years ago, back I guess 1993, one of the guys in Newsong, a guy named Scotty Wilbanks, who was the keyboardist for Newsong, he called me one day and said, hey, some friends of mine are playing tonight in Marietta, Georgia, which is just north of Atlanta, at a little club called The Strand. It was an old movie theater that had been closed down. He said, and there's a bunch of bands playing, a bunch of rock bands playing, and some friends of mine in this group called Third are going to play. He said, I'd love for you to ride down there with me and meet these guys and hear them. And so we go down to Marietta. They're the only Christian band on the entire ticket, and they were kind of deep into the night, and so and there was a lot of different styles of music, so it was kind of a strange night in and of itself. And this theater was old. I mean, the louder the music got, the more building materials fell out of the ceilings, and it was cram-packed with teenagers. All the chairs had been taken out, and there were kids from every walk of life, churched and unchurched kids. You saw and heard everything imaginable that night at that little club. And then all of a sudden, Third Day walked out on stage. We had heard everything from the stage too, by the way. Third Day walks out on stage and plugs in. They begin to play, and all of a sudden this place, the Strand, becomes a cathedral, and it became a house of worship. And there were all these teenagers who I was sure that half of them probably had never been to church in their lives, and if they had, they weren't acting like it, you know. All of a sudden they become reverent, and you kind of sense just the Spirit of God. And it was different than anything I'd ever seen in my life. And I thought to myself, you know what, these guys have something that's unique. Of course, never knowing that they were going to have the success that they've had. And over the years, because they're a Georgia band, and so is Newsong, we've run into them and you know, kept up with them. And now Scotty Wilbanks, who was in Newsong that took me down there that night, he's actually in Third Day. He plays keyboards for Third Day. So we're excited about kind of a family reunion, if you will, with Third Day when they come out on WinterJam. And we've, of course, stayed close with them. They're good friends of ours, so it's exciting to be out on tour with them this year on WinterJam.